I want to say right now that you're listening to 90.1 FM KKFI Kansas City Community Radio, and in the studio with me live is Front Porch. They're going to be playing this afternoon down at Stockyards Brewery, and we're so happy to have them in the house. Good morning, fellas. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
Good morning, Kansas City.
Morning.
Right on. So good to have you in here. I want everybody just to kind of introduce themselves and say what instrument they play.
Sure, I'm John Henry Holtis. I play the acoustic guitar.
Awesome.
Petey Wesley, play banjo and fiddle.
Oh, Petey. Oh, Petey.
I'm Cameron Keeling, and I play upright bass.
All right, Cameron.
Hey, I'm Alex Hoff, and I play the mandolin.
Awesome, you guys. Front Porch, how long have you guys been together?
About 3 years.
About 3 years. Cam, you started with these guys as well?
I joined in as kind of slowly after they got rolling. I got the call to ironically sit in at a Stockyard show, and it's been fun ever since.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
Now, Cam, I know you live here in the city. Are all you fellas here from Kansas City?
No, he's the only one.
That's what I thought. Y'all from where?
Northwest Arkansas.
Northwest Arkansas. Now, what is in Northwest Arkansas?
Eureka Springs.
Eureka Springs. Yeah. So, are you this Reed Springs or Reed's?
Eureka.
Oh,
Eureka
Eureka
Springs.
Springs. Oh, I was gonna say there's a Reed Springs in
There is,
Missouri.
yeah,
Yeah.
South Missouri.
Yeah.
Arkansas's
Right on.
got a lot of springs.
Right on. Yeah.
Springs everywhere.
I love springs. We used to go on family vacations just to visit springs and float rivers and do all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah,
that
it's good
was
stuff to do there.
Yeah, that was our thing. So you guys have a record getting ready to come out? Is that right?
We do. We just we spent like 5 days actually right next to a river in a cabin with no cell service at all.
Nice.
We were just hanging out, secluded, and yeah, it was like a recording marathon of just like 5 days of straight just tracking our songs. And
So how'd you guys record? What'd you use?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. We've done the tracking ourselves before. We did it on the first album, but we definitely upgraded since then. So now we've bought a few preamps and bought some microphones to use. We're already using pretty nice mics, but getting them into nice hot tube preamps that
Nice.
helped them out a lot. You
Yeah.
know? And so we hauled all our gear out to that cabin, and we basically set up a Moxie. The first night we got there, it was just me and Alex for a while.
building
before-
gobos, man.
Yeah, we built a bunch of go-betweens. I mean, he brought out the raw, like the sheets of 3/4 inch plywood, and we basically put door hinges on them, and
There's some foam on it.
a bunch of acoustic foam, and made ourselves some spots to be in. Really were able to get some good separation too. So it was really cool. It was a fun process.
That's awesome. Yeah, I recorded a record with Rob Nold, and he had built the tubes. You know what I'm talking about,
I
Cam?
recorded with him
Yeah,
for one
yeah.
of my first recordings.
That's kind of what I'm picturing almost. But
We actually paid for that session by helping him build those things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he he bought one or something and then reverse engineered it and
Yeah.
built a whole bunch of them. But I'm not a very good guitar player, but so he built this thing, for me to have my guitar under the table and the microphone, but so I could play and sing at the same time,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't bleed into each other. Brilliant stuff, man. It's too
Yeah.
bad that he's not doing that anymore. But it sounds like you guys really put some ingenuity into it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really cool, man.
We were there. It's like Alex said. It was no cell service, no internet, and so we were really just connecting with each other and focusing on the songs, and it was awesome. It was a great experience.
How long were the withdrawals on your phones and stuff? Did you guys? Were you?
I don't know about these guys.
Had to get some Wi-Fi, stop by the closest Wi-Fi every now and then,
Yeah.
once a day or something.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we're like deep in the woods, pulling up to the neighbor's cabin for Wi-Fi. I mean, they know him, but
Right.
what's his car outside
That
the
is
house?
so
like, what
funny.
you guys doing over here?
Just getting a little Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, it was a fun experience.
That's awesome.
Overall, I think we all had a great time.
Well, you're all standing here with instruments in your hands. You guys are going to be playing down at Stockyards Brewery this afternoon from 3 to 6. Let's think about that as we hear something from you. You guys?
Yeah,
Sure.
All right. This is Front Porch, everybody, from Eureka Springs and Kansas City.
All right, we're gonna play one called "Meet Me in the Ground." 1, 2, 1.
Front Porch, everybody, on River Trade Radio. Pretty nice chops, you guys. So you're playing this afternoon down at Stockyards Brewery. Have you got this? Is the record going to be available today?
Not quite. We just sent it off for mixing and mastering like 2 days ago or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, we recorded it I think last weekend.
So,
Yeah, we finished up last weekend.
Yeah.
so when is the release?
We haven't set a solid date yet, but we're hoping to get it back June probably,
Oh,
and
okay.
then get all our ducks in a row to put it out this summer. So
Right on.
that-
Any vinyl?
Yes, there will
Yeah.
be vinyl,
Nice.
yeah, for sure.
You know, I'll buy a copy then.
Yeah, we'll have that vinyl for sure.
Right on. I don't even own a CD player, man.
Me neither.
I have to. People give me CDs, I have to listen in the car. I still have a CD player in
My
the car.
car CD player is busted from.
So
over
you're
years.
you're complete. You know that laptops used to have a CD slot, and I got a new laptop, so I can't play CDs anymore on my laptop either. But we can play them here in the studio. So if I get, if I do get one, I'll bring it in sometimes and play it here. But awesome, guys. So you're playing this afternoon. Have you got any? I was just trying to look, Cam. I thought you posted like a slew of shows that are coming up.
Yeah, we're Tuesday we play in Tulsa, and then we're gonna go out to Colorado and play a few shows. We've got one in Fort Collins, and then the Palisade Bluegrass Batch, and Denver as well.
Oh, nice. Right on.
So yeah, it's our second time in Colorado. We went out there last season and competed at Rocky Grass,
Did you?
and that went really well for us, and has opened up some doors out there for
Right
sure.
on. What's that like now? I know that Lions River like flooded that whole area. Is it back to kind of normal now?
When we were there, it was
fine,
great.
yeah.
But I don't know since
I
then.
can't speak for all the 50 some odd weeks in between there.
But yeah, when we were there, it was awesome. So
Right on.
yeah.
Well, you guys will be playing this afternoon down at Stockyards Brewery, and we're really looking forward to that. Front Porch. How often do you guys make it to Kansas City?
Every few months at least. Yeah.
I know you
Okay.
play down at Stockyards, throughout the years. A couple shows a year down there. Is that right?
Yeah, so far. I mean, we've played once at Knuckleheads a few months back. That went really well, and we've got some other stuff kind of in the works. But for now, just Stockyards, I guess.
Right. Who did you play with at Knuckleheads with? Was there a big show down there for that?
It was with the Moonshroom and
Oh,
Shakedown
yeah.
Strings.
Yeah. How about Shakedown Strings,
Oh, they're
man?
great.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
They're like
Well,
some of the best musicians.
Adam's like,
they're rippers.
classically trained,
Yeah, they're
but-
like all like great jazz musicians.
Yeah.
They can do everything.
Yeah.
And then
And I think the other two guys, Clayton and who's the other guy? I don't think they really knew who the Grateful Dead was. Adam was. Adam's always been a Deadhead, But I think he like, hey guys, you want to try this? And it's so fresh, man. There's a lot of Dead cover bands out there, and they're so fresh, man. They bring such a great take to the whole thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, if you're just tuning in, I've got Front Porch live in the studio. They've all got instruments, and they're raring to play. Can we get another one out of you guys?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let me get this dang old capo.
He's
This
strapping
next
on.
one's one of mine, Cameron on bass, and it's called House Party. We've been playing it around probably throughout the last season, or at least some of it, and it'll be on the new record as well.
Nothing better than a good house party.
That's right. Yeah, it's kind of a tune that draws from like the small, sometimes that instances that sometimes seem insignificant or just little at small gatherings, even at like house parties and stuff, that turn into being like life changing, and you don't know it until 10 years later or something. You're like, oh man, that really shaped me.
That's cool,
and,
man.
And
Yeah.
you meet people that end up sticking around, and some don't, and you just, I don't know. It's kind of about that, and about turning those moments into what we want.
Sweet. Right on, man. It's a great idea for a song.
He was
really dug that song, man. That's good. You wrote that one, Cam?
Yep.
Yeah, that's really good stuff there, guys. What's the name of that again?
That's called House Party.
House Party.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Thanks.
That is really smooth. If you're just joining in, Front Porch joining us live in the studio this morning. They're playing this afternoon down at Stockyards Brewery, and you guys got a brand new record coming. What's the name of the record?
Toolbox.
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 I like that. You guys getting into your toolbox and pulling out all the great tools, huh?
That's right.
I love it. So, Petey, tell me about that banjo head cover there, man. Is that just sweat, man, and blood? And
Yeah, it's getting pretty greasy.
I love it, dude.
He keeps it that way.
That's a beautiful banjo, man. I really like it.
Thank you.
It's got what they call flavor
Yeah,
to it
that's
right
right.
there. That's just
Yeah,
a little
it's
flavor.
It's an open back, which is what you typically play with claw hammer style.
Yeah. How long you been playing, man?
I think about 20 years.
No kidding. What drew you to the banjo? The bagpipes were already taken.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I wanted to play the most obnoxious instrument.
I happen to be a huge banjo fan, but there's so many great banjo jokes out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the banjo, man.
Yeah,
It's
me
like
too.
it's like a real American instrument, you know, isn't it? I mean, does it?
The original ones came from Africa,
Oh, is that right?
made of gourds,
Oh, wow.
and but it became a very American thing, you know.
Uh-huh.
And there's a light and a dark history of it almost. What with the, it kind of became a farcical instrument for a period of time, and you'd see like these old at turn of the century like guys in blackface like doing more of like
Right.
stuff that didn't age well, shall we
It
say.
does. Yeah. Not cool.
But it started morphing, especially once bluegrass kind of took it and the old time stuff that Petey plays, and it started turning into like a very American, and a lot of those traditions from Celtic, of course, like the type of music. But the banjo specifically was the old origins are African gourds, still a banjo. But
Wow.
this version of it is a very, very American thing.
Right
They didn't
on.
start taking this form until later on.
Yeah, my friend Larry was just talking about how bluegrass music is closely related to Irish music, you know?
Very much.
Yeah, the Celtic, you said something about the Celtic thing there. Yeah, it's really cool, man. You got your favorite banjo player by chance?
Let's see, I really like Adam Hurt. He plays more like classic claw hammer, like fretless banjo style.
What
All
about
instrumental.
Steve Martin? Have you ever watched him play that banjo, man?
Oh, yeah, he's
my
amazing.
God, he is amazing. I just saw it this weekend. I don't know what I was looking at, but I forgot. It was just some reel, I think, and he did dueling banjos by himself, you know. So he'd do his part, and then he would wait, you know, and then he'd do his play. It was really funny, but I was just amazed at the ability he has there. So what about you with this mandolin? What do you got going on over there, man?
This is a flat iron. I actually bought it from a good friend of ours, Brennan. And I think it's a 92, maybe 93, 91, 92, 93, somewhere in there.
Close to that.
It's an A model. Yeah, I really love the tone of this thing.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of punch for
yeah,
an A
it does
style.
have a lot of punch. How long have you been mastering that?
I've been playing probably for, probably like 15 years.
What drew you to the mandolin?
Well, my dad just kind of threw it in my hands.
Really?
When I was young.
Does your dad play?
Yeah.
He plays mandolin?
He plays everything. Yeah.
Yeah?
String.
Oh, that's
string
cool.
Stuff. And
Yeah,
grew
that's
up
really
going to
cool.
like Bean Blossom and in Indiana and like Bill Monroe boot camps and stuff
Right.
like that. And
The John Hartford thing? Or just
I never went to that.
You
I
never
wish
went
I
to that
did.
one? Isn't that the same spot?
it's the same
Yeah,
spot.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think not anymore, or maybe
Yeah,
they're
John
going
Hartford's not even happening
back.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's over.
because they lost their contract. I think with that place.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Can we get another song out of you guys? These guys, Front Porch from Eureka Springs. Of course, Cam is from right here in Kansas City, but they're playing down at Stockyards Brewery this afternoon from 3 to 6.
You can settle down.
We're going to settle down right now. It's River Trade Radio.
Hey, settle down.
Settle down.
Hey now.
Simmer down.
I'll just give a shout out to everybody out there cooking breakfast right now. Good job. Good job tuning in to 90.1. River Trade Radio is a staple in my house, whether I'm here or not.
Thank you, Cam.
Yeah, it's a fun
I appreciate
time to
your
listen, a
support,
good way
brother.
to round out the week or start the week, however you want to look at that.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh, no, I'm not, apparently. I just tuned in the wrong key. This is where I need jokes.
Hey, what do you call a car with a flat tire? Anybody?
Stranded.
A wheel disappointment.
Oh, maybe we don't get jokes.
One, two, 1, 2, 3.
Well, all my life I've been running from problems. Settled down for too long, and I'm starting to dodging bullets left and right. I almost don't make it out. In the morning, I think I might settle down. The world just gets smaller. More I push on through, memories are fading, focusing on you. So I live by my mistakes, see my faults out. In the morning, thinking myself down. Well, soon enough, those problems start firing back at me. Ignoring them for too long, they're more than I can turn around with a demon by and by. In the morning, think I might settle down. The world just gets smaller. More I push on through, memories are fading, focusing on you. So I live by my mistakes, see my faults out. In the morning, thinking myself down. It's smaller, more I push on through, memories fading, focusing on you. So I live by my mistakes, see my faults out. In the morning, think I might settle down. In the morning, think I might settle down.
Beautiful stuff. Front Porch on River Trade Radio this morning. They're playing down at Stockyards Brewery this afternoon from 3 to 6. They got a brand new record called Toolbox coming out hopefully in June. And yeah, man, guys, it's awesome.
Very hopefully.
Yeah, very hopefully. Right on, guys. Well, I really appreciate you coming in here today and sharing. Can you play us one more to get us out of here?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I hate to have you.
Toolbox?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's play the song Toolbox.
Oh, nice. The title track from the record.
Yeah, once we get everything back from mixing and mastering, we'll have to come in and play some tracks and have a good time
Absolutely.
again.
Absolutely. You can send me some tracks too if you guys want.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
We like to debut stuff here on River Trade Radio.
Okay.
First time ever heard
Yeah.
anywhere in the world, River Trade Radio.
Yeah.
Sounds fun to me.
Oh, hey, Mac Tilton reached out and wants to know, you guys playing outside today, or do you know?
We don't know. They said it was potentially inside, potentially outside, depending on weather.
Okay.
So
There-
not sure yet.
there you go,
We'll know
Mac.
Once we arrive.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Go down and find out. Oh, I'm not going to tell you to go down, but you could. You could go down and find out.
Yeah.
You could.
Definitely.
You could mess around and find out.
Some people do that. I hear that's going around. Actually.
There's a lot of that going around, isn't there? There's a lot of finding out going on.
Yeah. All right. This one's called Toolbox.
great stuff, man. You guys got a lot going on in there, man. That's really, really good stuff.
Yeah, like that. Someone told us one time that they pay bluegrass players by the note.
Is that-
we just
yeah,
took it to
yeah.
heart, you know.
I love it. I love it so much. It's hard for me to get the vocal in there, you know, as good as I wanted to, because there's just such a boom going on, man. You guys are great. So if you want to hear it a little bit better than you heard it just now, you can go down to Stockyards Brewery today from 3 to 6 and catch Front Porch from Fayetteville. Thank you so much, you guys. Or not Fayetteville, Eureka Springs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Eureka Springs.
Eureka Springs.
Yeah.
We play there sometimes.
That's why we keep it, you know, in Northwest Arkansas. Let your imagination run
Right.
wild.
Yeah. I floated the Kings River. Is that near? Is that
where
near?
we
That's where we recorded the
Yeah.
album.
Oh, great.
Right on the Kings
Smalley's smallmouth, man. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Front Porch this morning on River Trade Radio. When this record comes out, give us a holler. Give us a holler sooner than later, because you know we get booked up. But yeah, right on, guys. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you so much for having us.
Right on. Well, let's hear a quick message.